up.
Redeploy drones.
Oh, that's cool.
Launches. We're bringing those across from Al Mazrah. But then, here's the new
Nice.
The new.
I was going to ask when we were going to get horizontal zip lines.
Yeah, so I mean, we were so happy to bring these into the map. It really fits the POIs and the layout of the land.
Yeah.
But also, you know, this group here, they're going to use them to push another team.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Whereas for a lot of our players, they might use it to
Evade.
move away or evade
Yeah.
a team. So it's got dual purpose. I'm sure we'll have encounters where they meet each other.
On the zip
What happens when
lines,
two
yeah.
players on a
They
zip
go
line?
they go past.
They go past each other? Okay.
But you can use your AR, so...
But I mean, like, you should shoot.
Yeah. You could duel like an old British
right.
horse.
You can do like 10 paces,
Yeah.
turn around, zip, and then just go and try and see if you can
It's
take
content.
each other out.
It's content.
No, that is
also
really
know,
cool.
especially over water, we saw them sort of between the higher buildings. We're going to have them across the water. I think in terms of getting across this map, can you tell us anything about this map in terms of size, sort of what to expect for folks at home who aren't going to maybe get a sense of it from everybody
so
today?
What we did was, obviously, we always look at like the latest map. So we look at, Caldera and Al Mazrah. So it's closer in size to Caldera, a little bit smaller than
Slightly
Al
smaller
Mazrah,
than Al Mazrah.
but it's more dense. So
Yes.
it should feel like, in terms of land space and mass, it should still feel very familiar.
And so when you say dense, we mean to less open
Spaces, more
between
packed. Yeah.
points of interest, of
Yeah.
course.
And I'm even seeing it here. Like, there are some wide open spots where snipers can have a great time, but there's so much like urban, dense environments.
Yeah.
Hey, has there been some like really cool play tests where everyone's just like scrapping it out in these like wild locations, close quarters?
Like I mentioned, when we look at Low Town and Old Town, they're kind of like the rattier places. But again, we'll talk about some of those gameplay mechanics that we've added to improve that. It has the train line that runs straight through it.
Okay.
So you'll be in Low Town, maybe just like getting into it with another team, and then another team just comes steaming
rolls
through,
up
literally on the train, and potentially pushes the team through the POI.
And Old Town and Low Town, of course, are on that central landmass. And here's the train.
Speaking
of the train that stops in Old Town.
Yes, yeah.
Come on now, dog.
Ted, tell us about this.
Come on, man.
I feel like everybody downstairs is
They saw the handbrake yesterday and were like, wait, what? There's a handbrake on the caboose? So if anyone at home doesn't know, the rear carriage is called a caboose. We've got the UAV tower, the buy station.
On the train.
On the train.
And buy station on the train.
And if you push the driver's carriage, you can go forward, backward, you can stop. But the nuance that these players will find out today is you're in the driver's carriage, you're driving, happy days, you're the conductor. But if a team jumps on the back and throws that handbrake, you're going to have to go and engage.
That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Get in a war switching on and off.
No, the handbrake controls it.
Oh, controls all of it. So that's the massive
you have to go back. And
so there's almost like a decision you have to make of like, well, do I want to put a body over there, have someone defend the handbrake, but then you might be running into a full squad. So there are going to be some decisions players are going to have to make with this train.
Yeah, we had a great play test where I was on the train with a few others, and the train stopped, and we were like, hang on, we're here.
We're all here.
We're all here. So that can only mean one thing, So it's a great like realization moment.
Your detective work.
You're literally doing a head count. How many people
say present?
We're seeing some super fluid movement here. We just saw them kind of parachute from building to building. They're on the move. I think they're getting to a buy station up here. Maybe pick up some gear. And Ted, which POI is this?
So they're just above Zaravan City, sort of in the lower Old Town area. Again, I love the style and the theme. Like this has that kind of Al Mazrah like feel to it.
Yes, and of course, fictionally, in the Great Modern Warfare universe, Urzikstan shares a border with Al Mazrah. It does. Yeah.
Okay, I just love how deep into the lore you are.
I am a lore head.
Yeah, I'm a lore head too, so it makes me very happy to see another fellow lore head here.
When I watch these guys behind us, our awesome creators and community making the story, making their content about the storyline and the narrative, I love it. I'm so excited. And Ted, you always say, they're the storytellers, and you guys are providing them those raw materials to create, and I love
we refer
that.
to it as the canvas for them to paint on. It sounds corny, but those are the kind of things that we think about when we think about the types of map and gameplay we want to create. And if you look carefully, I've seen it happen a couple of times already, we have unsuppressed red dots that now show up on the minimap.
Okay,
Yes, the classic minimap behavior will behave the same way in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer as it will in Warzone. So that unsuppressed fire, visible.
How has that added to the game?
When you think of something like a big map BR, Battle Royale, it's really important that you know where engagements are happening.
Yes.
For a lot of players, it could be they want to avoid that area, or for other players, they want to move. Did we get?
Personal favorite, I believe this is the cash gulag.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
We love the money.
Well, let's see how this